Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jim Bob Duggar has been pursuing different ventures since the end of TLC's Counting On. Since then, the television personality has been involved in a deal worth quite a pretty penny. In addition, news has come out about other ventures the 19 Kids and Counting star has recently been involved with. Jim Bob Duggar has worn many hats over the years, from television personality to politician. Jim Bob and the Duggar family became known to audiences through the TLC series 19 Kids and Counting On. In addition, Duggar is known for his political career, having once served as a member of the Arkansas House of Representatives. Beyond this, Duggar is known for working as a licensed realtor and owning several properties. Recently, the television personality has another venture that's being shared with fans. As shared by the U.S. Sun, Jim Bob recently dropped $1 million on a furniture warehouse in Arkansas. He has converted the space into a discount store near his Springdale home. Property records claim that Jim Bob purchased the building on April 14, 2025 through one of his business LLCs. Before purchasing the property, it had originally been listed for $11,333 a month in a rental agreement. The building, which is 11,000 square feet, had previously been a furniture store for years. It has since been converted into the Flying Hog discount deals, with the business renting out the property. The grand opening was held on May 31st. On Facebook, the store's grand opening was promoted with the following statement: "We have exciting news. We will finally be opening this Saturday, May 31st, at 10 a.m. Our store will be fully stocked. We will be posting photos and giveaways throughout the week. Our store will have thousands of items at a fraction of retail. Items such as brand name diapers, Tide Pods, chip boxes, shoes, Red Bull, C4, Coke, and so much more." Jim Bob also recently sold property and land for millions of dollars. Reportedly, the business is not owned by any member of the Duggar family. This is also Jim Bob's second $1 million deal this year. He previously purchased a home using the same LLC back in April. Reportedly, news of the deal was initially shared on social media. The home was intended for Anna and her children. Since the end of Counting On, Jim Bob has been focusing more on his real estate career. According to the publication, Walmart recently purchased acres of property and land from Jim Bob in deals worth $4.7 million and $5.66 million, respectively. He also owns multiple properties in Arkansas, having flipped homes. He is also the landlord of various buildings rented out by companies. In the ever-evolving saga of America's most famously frugal family, Jim Bob Duggar, patriarch of the 19 Kids and Counting clan, has surprised many with his latest venture, launching a massive discount store built on a $1 million property front. Known for his financial savvy, conservative values, and a deeply rooted commitment to providing for his sprawling family, Jim Bob's latest business move is stirring both buzz and speculation in his hometown of Tandytown, Arkansas, and beyond. But is this a genuine business evolution for the reality TV star turned entrepreneur? Or a strategic maneuver in the face of shifting family dynamics, public scrutiny, and legacy management? Let's take a deep dive into the story behind Jim Bob Duggar's ambitious retail gamble, the inspiration behind the enterprise, the intricate family involvement, and what it means for the future of the Duggar brand. The real estate maven behind the reality show. Long before TLC cameras rolled into their oversized family compound, Jim Bob Duggar was quietly establishing himself as a real estate investor in Northwest Arkansas. While his large family captivated millions through television behind the scenes, Jim Bob was buying, flipping, and managing properties with strategic precision. By the mid-2000s, Duggar had amassed a small empire of commercial buildings, homes, and raw land. "I've always believed in living beneath your means and investing in things that appreciate in value," Jim Bob once told a local real estate newsletter. "I want my children to see that hard work and wise planning are biblical principles." In the years following the end of Counting On and amid swirling scandals that rocked the Duggar image, including the imprisonment of eldest son Josh Duggar, Jim Bob has largely retreated from the spotlight. But now he's stepping back into a new kind of arena: retail. A million-dollar gamble. Sources close to the Duggar family say Jim Bob purchased a large commercial property, once an old furniture warehouse, on the outskirts of Springdale, Arkansas, for a reported $1.05 million in early 2025. While the purchase initially flew under the radar, building permits filed under Duggar-owned LLCs hinted that something big was coming. Locals began to notice increased activity: delivery trucks unloading materials, contractors renovating the interior, and members of the Duggar family, including sons Jeremiah and Jedediah, seen overseeing logistics on site. By April, a new sign had gone up: Duggar Discount Depot. The 50,000-square-foot warehouse has since been transformed into a sprawling discount store selling everything from furniture and appliances to bulk household goods, survival gear, and Christian books. "This isn't your average thrift shop," one vendor said during the store's grand opening weekend. "It's like a mix between Costco and Hobby Lobby if it were run by a Baptist family with 19 kids." Inside the Duggar Discount Depot. Walking through Duggar Discount Depot feels like stepping into a world where extreme frugality meets faith-based entrepreneurship. Rows of gently used couches, overstock appliances, mattresses in plastic wrap, and crates of food storage buckets line the aisles. In one corner, a boutique-style setup displays modest dresses, hair bows, and home decor that would be right at home on a Duggar girl's Pinterest board. But what truly sets the store apart is its unmistakable Duggar branding. Inspirational Bible verses are painted on the walls. A television in the electronics aisle replays old 19 Kids and Counting episodes. And a section near checkout features a family favorite stand selling books authored by Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, including A Love That Multiplies and The Duggars, 20 and Counting. Even more uniquely, the store has an in-house blessing bar, a donation counter where patrons can drop off gently used goods for resale. In return, donors receive blessing bucks, redeemable for in-store credit. It's about creating a community where generosity and stewardship come together, Jim Bob said during the store's ribbon-cutting ceremony. The family factor, which Duggars are involved. Though not all of the Duggar children maintain close ties with their father today, the Duggar Discount Depot appears to be a family affair for some. According to public records and interviews with employees, several of Jim Bob's adult children have taken active roles in the store's management and daily operations. Jedediah Duggar, who previously ran for office, now manages the store's inventory systems and customer service team. Jeremiah Duggar, a licensed contractor, led the renovation and oversees maintenance. Johanna and Jennifer, two of the younger Duggar girls still living at home, are reportedly helping with the boutique section and cashier work during summer break. Michelle Duggar is frequently seen in the store's kitchenware and home section, chatting with customers and offering hospitality advice. Notably absent, however, are Jill Dillard, Jinger Vuolo, and Joy Anna Forsyth, all of whom have taken steps to distance themselves from the Duggar brand in recent years. "Some of the older girls weren't even invited to the opening," said one insider. Jim Bob is building a legacy business, and only the loyal few are getting in. Community reaction, support, curiosity, and controversy. Springdale, Arkansas is no stranger to the Duggar presence. But not everyone in the area is thrilled about the discount depot. "I appreciate the idea of affordability," said local resident Marcy Hargrove. "But I also remember the scandals. It's hard to separate the store from the name." Others are more enthusiastic. "We love shopping here," said Brian Alvarez, a father of 4. "The prices are great, and the staff is friendly. It feels good to support a local, family-run business." Jim Bob has made efforts to win over skeptics, even inviting local church leaders to pray over the store before opening day. Several pastors have voiced support, praising Duggar's efforts to promote Christian values through commerce. Still, the presence of Josh Duggar's criminal past looms over the endeavor. While Josh has no direct involvement in the store, he remains incarcerated. Critics online argue that the Duggar family is attempting to distract from past scandals through commercial rebranding. "New building, same old manipulation," one Reddit user wrote. "This is just Duggar PR with price tags." Faith meets commerce, the Duggar business philosophy. To understand Duggar Discount Depot is to understand Jim Bob's worldview. In his eyes, business is not just a means to wealth, it's a platform for ministry, stewardship, and legacy building. The store features a prayer corner, where visitors can submit prayer requests or speak with a volunteer faith counselor. Bible tracts are freely distributed and Christian music plays over the loudspeakers. Employees are encouraged to greet customers with "God bless you," and devotionals are held before opening every Monday. "It's not about pushing religion," Michelle said in a soft-spoken video posted to the store's social media page. "It's about letting people know they are loved, seen, and valued by us and by God." For Jim Bob, this philosophy also ties into preparedness. One aisle is dedicated entirely to long-term food storage, emergency radios, and survival kits. "We've always believed in being ready for whatever life throws your way," Jim Bob said. "And we want our neighbors to be ready too. Redemption or reinvention." Critics say the store is an attempt by Jim Bob to rewrite his legacy amid the family's damaged reputation. With public trust in the Duggar name at an all-time low following Josh's sentencing, many wonder whether this business venture is truly about helping the community or salvaging influence. "This is Jim Bob's way of holding on to power," one family insider said. "He lost the show. He lost the respect of half his kids. But if he builds something that can't be canceled, something physical and real, then maybe he still wins." Others suggest that the store could be a springboard for future Duggar media efforts. Already, rumors are circulating of a potential new reality series, centered not around the entire family but the store itself. A trademark filing for Duggar Depot TV was submitted earlier this summer, prompting speculation that Jim Bob may be gearing up for a YouTube series or faith-based reality show documenting the family's entrepreneurial journey. What the future holds. Whether Duggar Discount Depot becomes a thriving business or a passing footnote in the family's long history remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, Jim Bob Duggar is not ready to fade into obscurity. With real estate holdings, political aspirations, he recently hinted at another run for office, and now a retail empire in his hands, the 59-year-old patriarch is writing a new chapter on his own terms. "This is about legacy," Jim Bob said in a rare interview at the store's launch. "I want to leave something for my children and grandchildren. Not just money, but an example. That with faith, vision, and hard work, anything is possible." For now, shoppers continue to flock to the Discount Depot, curious about what the Duggar patriarch has created. Whether drawn by deals, faith, or controversy, they all walk through doors built by one man's determination to provide, to lead, and perhaps to be remembered. The price of legacy. The story of Jim Bob Duggar's discount store is more than a tale of retail entrepreneurship. It's a story of reinvention, resilience, and reckoning. It reveals the complexities of a man shaped by faith and fame, now navigating the crossroads of redemption and control. In a post-TLC world where fame fades fast and reputations crumble quickly, Jim Bob has doubled down on something tangible. Not a book deal. Not a podcast. But a building full of goods, guarded by scripture and led by a man who, despite everything, refuses to go quietly. Whether that building becomes a beacon or a bunker, only time will tell.